Guys, Father's Day is around the corner and I have to show you these cakes. Let's go. I'm sharing how to make this amazing Milky Way cake and rolled mango cake, a very famous cakes in Mexico. So very simple to do and so good, perfect for Father's Day. These are the ingredients that we're gonna need for our royal cake mango. We need eggs, baking powder, baking soda, oil, milk, all-purpose flour, sugar, and vanilla. This is the first thing that we're gonna do. This first thing that we're gonna do is the most, how can we say it? That it takes more time. But then after this, we're done. For this process, we need two containers, and we're gonna need a strainer. And so what we do, I'm gonna put in the first one my flour, my baking powder, baking soda. Okay, and we're going to strain it 5 times. I know, it's crazy, but that part is very, very important. Okay, so let's do it very quick. This is the only tedious work. Everything else is so easy. So let's go for the first one. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is done. Now I'm going to separate my eggs from the eggs white and the yolks. So I'm gonna put here the egg whites, here the yolks. The oven is ready. It's at 350 Fahrenheit. Okay, so here are my whites and my yolks, and we're gonna work with my egg whites first. Okay, if you have cream or tartar, add a little bit. If you don't, it's not a big of a deal. Nothing, it's fine. I like to add it so my egg whites can be a little more fluffier, more high, I don't know. So let's start working on this. Okay. Now, how do we know if these are ready? If you put it like this and doesn't come out, this is ready. Now let's do the second part, the next part. I'm going to mix this one until I get a yellow color, but more like soft color, not this bright color. So look with the color that we're starting, right? It's kind of bright. You're gonna see how we're gonna end. Okay, now can you see the light color that we have now? That's what we're looking for, and that I did it in 2 minutes. Okay, like 2-3 minutes, I was able to do it. Now I'm going to add my sugar, and I'm gonna mix it up very quick. Add the oil. Okay. And the vanilla. Okay, at this point, we use the blender, the mixer. Now, the next part, we're gonna use a spatula to mix the milk and the flour. So we're gonna do it in 3 parts. Let me show you. So I'm gonna add a third, kind of estimated, okay, of flour.
And I don't want you to do like this. We have to do it in this form. I don't know how to say it. Okay, then I'm going to add half of my milk. And we're gonna do exactly the same thing. This is done. Now now we're going to add my egg whites to my mixture. The same way. Okay. This is ready. Let me show you the next step. Okay, this step is super important because you need the right cookie sheet for this. If you have a small one, then your bread will be thicker and it will break when you roll it. So it's very important. This is 20.5 inches times 13.25 inches, okay? Or 52.1 centimeters, 33.7 centimeters to 54 centimeters. So yesterday we baked cookies and I'm gonna reuse this this paper totally fine. And then what I'm gonna do, I want it to cover, so hold on. I was just using the other side, but I need to do this, so. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna put all this in here. My oven is already preheated at 350 Fahrenheit. Once it's like this, kind of you want the same thickness. I did 3 times. I'm gonna put it in the oven. Let's take it to the oven. This is ready. Okay, let me show you. Hold on. Here, I have a big towel, clean kitchen towel. Then we're going to do it this way, okay? I always like to leave a little space here, so I'm gonna do it more on this side, okay? So, like this. See it. Okay? I'm gonna take this. It's so hard when I have fake nails. Okay, here we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we're going to take the paper very carefully. We're going to remove it. This is a very important step. Let me see if you can see it. So here we're going to start rolling the kitchen towel like this, because we want to make like a little pillow for my cake. Okay, so once you have it like that, we're gonna start rolling it. That's gonna help us to, this part will not break. Okay, you want to do it very tight. Okay, woohoo! And now we have to let it cool to the cake, and this is what I like to do. I have a cookie sheet rack, and I'm just gonna leave it here until it's cooled down. So I will be right back. Now let's proceed to this delicious frosting, okay? I have here 2 cream cheese, they're already soft. I'm gonna use powdered sugar, I'm gonna use sour cream, and you can use fresh mangoes, but honestly, I love to use this one. We need 2 cans of diced mangoes, and you're gonna see why. So here I'm gonna have this already soft. I'm gonna add a cup of my powdered sugar, two cups, okay? Then I'm gonna add a cup of sour cream, half a cup, there we go. Yep, and another, this is half a cup, so that's why I did it twice. And remember that now I have all the recipes for you ready to print. I will leave the link for that. Okay, and then now I'm gonna mix it. Done. That's it. Like, this is very easy and so good. Now, okay, we're gonna open our cans. I need the liquid. And you need the mango without the liquid, but we're gonna use the liquid right now. I'm gonna show you how. So very gentle. We're gonna open it. Ooh, look at this beauty. Okay. Okay, perfect. And now, with our mango liquid and a clean brush, I'm just gonna get wet my bread. Not a lot, but you want to be a little wet. Okay. Once you know this is basically done, you feel like it's good, then we're going to put some of the frosting. Don't use it all, but I mean, you want a good amount, because the other one we're gonna do it on the outside, right? So, and very gentle, very careful. Let's just spread it all out. Like, we want the entire cake to be covered. This is perfect. Okay, now we're going to continue. I need to drain both, okay? So let me go and do that, and I'll be right back. You're gonna use, I'm only gonna leave a little bit for the decoration on the outside, but basically we're gonna put all of it here, okay? I'm just leaving like a third of the can. And then just, you can add more if you want to. If you want to buy more can, another can, go ahead, so it can be filled, but doesn't need it. Okay. And then we're going to roll it again, but now without this, right? I'm just gonna go like this. And try to have it very tight as you can, right? Okay. Now, let me bring the plate that I'm gonna use for this. Here's my plate. And very careful. This is kind of tricky, but possible. Okay. Okay. Oopsie. Okay, and now we're going to decorate the outside with the rest of our frosting. We're going to be gentle, right? Okay, then I'm just gonna grab what I have left. And I just like to put it right here. Something that I do, just press them a little bit. That's normal with that, it's fine. I passed this one from the strainer and still have liquid, which is fine. Okay. So this is the way that I like to decorate. I'm just gonna clean here on the sides. So let me show it to you. Let me tell you something. Usually before I decorate, I remove this part of the cake, because usually here we don't have a lot of mango, right? But this time I didn't do it, but let me show you. I'm gonna cut it a little bit and I'm gonna put it in this yummy plate, but I want you to see it. So just gonna cut a little bit. And I want you to see, look at the inside. The bread is very moist and it's really good. Believe me, the combination that we use, that's why I like to buy canned mangoes, because I can use that as syrup to moisture my bread. Like, guys, this is gonna be a perfect Father's Day cake. You're gonna need walnuts or pecans, totally optional, you don't have to. Sour cream, pudding, chocolate cake, 2 eggs, and oil. Very, very simple meal. I mean, very, very simple recipe. You need a half a cup of water as well. Remember that now I do have the recipe for you to check it out, all the process, the exact ingredients, printed, okay? If you don't have sour cream, did you know that you can use mayo? It's basically the same. And it's going to give the moisture that we need. And that's not gonna taste bad at all. Like, believe me, I've done it before when I don't have sour cream. I'm gonna add my cake. You can use any type of cake. I'm just dumping all the ingredients. This is a really, really good cake. A lot of flavor. If you like Milky Way chocolate bar, oh yeah, I'll show you that later. You're gonna love this one. Okay, my oven is ready. I'm gonna mix it up. You can use a hand mixer if you want to. I just like to do this just because I can control more and I don't want that much air inside my cake. So, okay. It is like this because of the pudding, okay? Now, I have, oh, my nuts. This is optional, we love it. So, that's why we're adding it. So, we're gonna put oil. Okay, and I'm going to put my cake. Okay, and I'm gonna put it at 350 Fahrenheit for around 28 to 30 minutes or until my cake is done. And then I'm gonna show you the best part, which is the frosting. So let me take, okay, this cake has two different frostings, okay? One that we're gonna do with our cream cheese and condensed milk, and the other one with, make it way, okay, and butter. So let me show you, we're gonna start with the cream cheese. I have my two cream cheese here, they're already soft, and you're only gonna use half of it. I already started this one because I use it for another recipe, but I'm only gonna add half of it. Okay, and we're gonna mix it. Okay, we're going to frosting. We're gonna frost this cake using this one. You can use either way. You can use this side or this side. I personally like this side because then I'm able to put some walnuts and pieces of the chocolate, and it stays more here than here because here then goes like, right? So I'm gonna use this part, but you use whatever. And I'm going to frost my cake. Okay, here's my cake. It doesn't matter if you still see brown because we're going to put the other one on top. So, okay. So I'm gonna put it in the fridge while I'm doing the other one, okay? The other frosting. And like I said, you can use both. In the other one, it will look more cuter if you want to. But in this one, because I want to decorate it, I think this size goes better, I think. Okay, I think you call this a double broiler, right? Where you have a pot with, or a pan with water, and you put this on top, right? Okay. I'm going to add my Milky Way chocolate in pieces with my butter. Okay guys, so I'm going to add some butter. You will have the recipe there. And my Milky Way chocolate bar. I just cut it in squares to make it faster and quicker, right? And then we're just gonna be here checking, and this is gonna melt, and so I will come back when this is starting to work, okay? And you just have to kind of mix it up, okay? Because you have caramel and chocolate. And then the butter will get together with, I'm just trying to not burn my my towel. Did you see how it's getting all melted? That's what we're looking for, and we're trying to incorporate the butter and the chocolate. So I'm just gonna be here for maybe 30 more seconds. Once it's this consistency that you don't see more chunks of chocolate and everything is combined, I'm just going to take it out from here, and I'm just going to let it cool for maybe like I don't know, 5 minutes, okay? So this can get a little cold because I don't want it to melt my other frosting. And it will be easier to work out with this other frosting. So I have walnuts, the Milky Way bar, cut it, and my frosting. This is the first time that I'm gonna do it this way. I just had an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. Usually what I do, when this is done, I just put it all over. It's like a messy, like a messy cake, like this picture that you're seeing here. But today, I wanna try something different, see if it works. So, that's what I'm gonna do. This is still a little hot, warm. So, but I thought, what about if I just do like this all over the cake? And I may not have enough to do the entire cake. This is hot. But I'm going to continue doing it all around. I don't know if I'm gonna. Okay, next time, what I will do better is I will do 3 bars of Milky Way. I only did 2 this time. And then I'm just gonna go all around. What? Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Okay, guys, so let's cut a piece of the cake. Shall we? Ah! It's okay. I'm gonna show it to you. Okay. And it's a chocolate pudding cake with cream cheese and sweet condensed milk and Milky Way and what? Boom. Sorry guys, I cannot use makeup. I have something going on in my eye, so I'm sorry to scare you today. But what? I'm telling you, this is gonna be one of the best cakes you ever tried. This one, or this one, or this one, you're gonna love it. I'm telling you that these cakes are very famous in Mexico, and every Mother's Day and every Father's Day and Christmas, the lines are insane, like insane. So when I learned how to make them, I was like, we're not doing lines anymore. So, I love the pudding. They're so good. I hope you enjoyed this. Perfect for Father's Day. Remember that I have the link for the recipe on the description below.